Today we are back in the Deadman Figs reviewing area for episode 123 of Deadman's Deliveries. But who is entering the lightbox today? Watch along to find out. What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel and welcome to episode 123 of Deadman's Deliveries, aka episode 123, in which we unbox Team 3D. Full disclaimer, I've already recorded this video and taken the figures out of the box, and you know, there's stuff wrong with the recording, so I'm not putting them back in the box. This is the back of the box. There's not much interest in going on, so let's just get straight into it. We've got some accessories to get into. Up first is these two black foldable breakable tables, which are quite cool. Generally, just because you don't really get different color tables very often. It's normally just the like plain orangey wood color ones. But anyway, that's the two tables. Up next, let's get into the accessories. We're going to zoom in for this. Hopefully it stays in focus, because we have... It's not focusing for shit, annoyingly. We have the ECW World Tag Team Championships, as you can see there, in the black strap, the gold plates, and then you got the sort of like the globe with the World Tag Team and Champions in red, and then the side plates. If you can see, if it zooms in, if it focuses, why has that just jumped to there? It says hardcore on one plate and then hardcore wrestling on the other plate. So yeah, that is the ECW tag titles, which I don't know if we've ever seen before. I think this might... is there one with a Cactus Jack, maybe? With a Mick Foley figure? Or an Undertaker? I think Undertaker had... I don't know. But anyway, I'm not sure if this is the first time we've ever got these titles, but it's the first time I've ever got these titles. Up next, we'll get into something that is very synonymous with the Dudley Boys, which are their matching glasses. These don't have frames in it. I don't know if their real ones had frames in them or not. I don't really remember the Dudley Boys, especially of this era. The only thing I actually saw live was their return in like 2016, which I actually have the battle pack of. It is behind the light box, which I'll show you at the end of the video if I remember, just because I don't want to move my tripod right now. But I did want to originally get the From the Vault release of those figures, or those elite figures, but I never got those, and I got this. I've had this set for like a year, finally unboxing it. So yeah, we got the glasses, the matching black and white glasses. Obviously they got black with the white in the middle, and then the white with the black in the middle. I don't know what they're supposed to be, if they are supposed to be matching, or if it's like that's a set of glasses that have been like taped together in the middle. I don't know, but anyway, these are Bubba Rays and these are Devons. Up next, each guy has a sort of piece of headwear, I guess. I don't know if you'd call it headwear. Devon has a necklace, a gold chain with, I guess that's like, that would be the front of it though, right? I don't know what that's supposed to be, but it's like a little pendant on it of some sort. But yeah, Devon's got that, and then Bubba Ray has the red, white and black bandana with the tie in the back, which looks pretty nice. And then finally, the final accessory, Bubba Ray has a blue tie-dye t-shirt with the Dudley Boys in the red and white, and then 3D Dudley Death Drop there. Real Sociedad have just taken the lead against Barcelona. You won't get that reference because in the first recording of this video, Barcelona went 1-0 up, but then VAR pegged them back to 0-0. But yeah, now Sociedad are 1-0 up. But anyway, there is the Dudley Death Drop 3D on the back of those. So that is everything that goes with the figures. Now, should we zoom out? Let's zoom out a bit so you can definitely see it. We're going to get the figures on... Well, I'll just show you them before I have them spinning around. Actually, you know what? I'll put Devon on there. Devon's probably my favourite out of the two figures, to be honest. So we'll get him... Oh no. Why am I doing this with one hand? Just doing this so awkwardly. This is just such a professional enterprise, isn't it? But anyway, there's the Devon figure. he is spinning around, and here is Bubba Ray, aka Bubba Ray Big Show Dudley, which some people have named him because this figure is huge. I was thinking about getting, because this set I've had for quite a while. It's quite a hard to get, expensive set, or it has been since I got it. And they've actually re-released this set of the Dudley Boys in the From the Vault wave or line, which is a bit annoying because it's not from the vault. It's only been out for like a year, but they're re-releasing it. I thought maybe I'd pick them up because there's some size issues, mainly with this Bubba Ray, that people complain about. But I don't think they've changed anything, so I'm not gonna stress myself about that, or go through the hassle of swapping the figures and then selling these and whatever. Because to be honest, it doesn't bother me that much. But yeah, into the figure itself. You got the plain black boots with the white stripes along the back with the 3D on the right boot of Bubba. The black theme continues up the knees. You know, like I don't know if that's just tape or it's just so, there's no skin under the knee pad or whatever he used to wear. I don't really know. But yeah, we got this new knee pad mold, I think. I've never seen this on another figure other than Devon. They have the same knee pad molds, which are these new ones with the open backs, quite cool mold. And then you have these shorts. They look pretty small. Not quite biker shorts, but they're not a million miles away. And then the same 3D logo, if I'm not mistaken. Slightly, oh, it is actually 3D. I was going to say, yeah, it's a bit 3D, but obviously that's the name, so it makes sense. And then you get some black wrist tape and similarly interesting elbow pads, which I can't remember who comes with a set of elbow pads like this. Definitely a bigger guy. What bigger guy have I got? I feel like it's an Ultimate Edition, but it might not be an Ultimate Edition. Oh, that's going to really bug me. If it comes to me, I will tell you whose elbow pads I have like this. But then, obviously, you have this massive frame of Bubba Ray Dudley, he's on the bigger side, but he's not this big. Face scan's pretty good. Head scan, sorry, whatever you want to call it. Got the goatee, the eyes, and that famous sort of Bubba Ray Dudley stare. You got the McDonald's hairline there, and the eyes are quite good. In terms of articulation, a bit stiff, but that's probably to be expected as I've left this in the box for quite a while. And it's from the old, the new Vietnam factory. So without a doubt, one of these legs is going to be dodgy. That one looks good. That one is horrific. So hopefully a bit of hot water, a bit of heat on it. However you do it, we'll sort that one out. But yeah, that is the Bubba Ray Dudley, who will pop there for now. And then we get into the Devon, who similarly has the plain black boots with the white stripes going up the back and the 3D logo, this time on his left boot. He has the black carrying on. There's no skin to be seen around the short area, so maybe he wears tights or something. Why is the camera just dimmed? Am I on low battery? I'm on low power mode. I'm going to turn that off. Hopefully that fixes the issue. But yeah, he has the same black open big knee pad mold. Shorts, more of like there's no pockets there, but there's pockets on the back and on the side. So more of like a cargo short mold, sort of a less, they're sort of dungarees, like overalls, but without, what do you call that? Without proper full length trousers, I suppose, or pants if you're American. Then he has the famous Devon finger tape that he always used to wear. White wrist tape as well follows up, and you've got some tattoo detailing on here. If I can get this to focus. Terrell, and Terrence, Daddy's Boys for life. And then the shorts have the gold studs designs, and then up into the gold buckles on the sort of dungaree overalls, whatever you want to call it. And then he, similarly to Bubba Ray, has the purple tie-dye shirt, which doesn't seem entirely accurate. It looks like it goes over his shoulder a bit on there, but I understand that as they've molded it, it'd make it quite difficult to do. I'd imagine it was too expensive to make this like a material, and have the shirt as well to be a material cloth goods shirt. The face scan's all right. The hair looks okay. Don't know if it seems a little bit long for what it was in real life. I'm used to a bold Bubba Ray Dudley. No, not Bubba Ray, sorry, Devon Dudley. But yeah, he's got the same old goatee. It's not as good of a likeness as Bubba Ray, I wouldn't say. And the neck's kind of a little bit long. On the back, you've got the 3D Dudley Death Drop as well there. But yeah, both figures look pretty good. Not deserving of being kept in the box for like a year, to be honest. If I don't know what I was gonna say, but yeah. Anyway, let's get them dressed up because they look a bit well, mainly Bubba Ray looks a bit of a mess at the minute because he's just walking around topless with his entire belly hanging out. So we'll get him dressed. But yeah, I've got to say this is a pretty good set. I didn't actually test Devon's articulation much, which I will do in a second once I've got all of Bubba Ray's stuff on. To be honest, the size doesn't really bother me too much because I think for the most part I am going to keep the t-shirt on Bubba Ray, just because I prefer it like that. But he looks pretty cool with all of his get-up on, and then obviously he will also have the ECW World Tag Team title, which I'm going to throw on there, and we'll take Devon off. We'll put Bubba back on the stand. There he is, old Bubba Ray, as we test out Devon's articulation. Seems to be all right. No tightness. The waist and torso seems okay. One leg good. Both legs seem okay. There's not an over amount of bend there because of this knee joint and how it's working with the shorts and the knee pad, but it's okay. I think it's definitely passable, so we'll take that. We just got to pop off the head, which does seem a little bit fragile, like the neck's might be a little bit long. Just pop that off to get the chain off, which I obviously showed earlier. And then he doesn't have any more accessories really. I guess he's the plainer of the two figures. Well, he isn't really. He's got like the purple shirt and stuff like that under it. It's just that he doesn't have as many accessories, or they're slightly more low key. You know, he doesn't have a big t-shirt or a bandana. He does have the nicer of the two sets of glasses, the more out there set of glasses, which is pretty cool. But no real big accessories for Devon. But yeah, here are the Dudley Boys with their tables, which I think look really cool. Just let them spin around again so I can get a thumbnail picture here. But yeah, I think they look really cool. Pretty happy with these figures. I think I'm going to try not to say pretty cool again because I would get annoyed if someone was saying it that many times. But yeah, Team 3D, get 3 thumbs up from me. I hope if you've enjoyed the video, you'll leave a thumbs up on the video as well as any comments you have on the figures. If you have them, if you're going to have them, going to try and get them from the vault figures because of it, or whatever you decide. Because for me, when I watch reviews of figures, it's mainly to get a look at them and see if I actually want them. So hopefully I've been of help to someone in that area, especially with the From the Vault figures coming out sometime in the near future. So yeah, if you have enjoyed, as I said, leave a like, comment, subscribe with your post notifications on, because there's going to be tons more content coming this year. Want to try and hit 1,000 subscribers. I'm going to say that right now. I want 1,000 subscribers on the channel. That's my big goal for the year. Outside of that, just be more consistent as well is what I want to do. So yeah, 1,000 subscribers is what I want on the channel. I'm saying it right now. So that's nearly doubling what I have, because I've got about 550 at the time of recording. So yeah, looking to double my subscribers, which seems like quite a long shot, but yeah, let's go for it. Hype the video if that's an option. I don't really know how it works, but yeah, get it up in the algorithm. I would highly appreciate it. And just to end off the video, I'll take you off the tripod. Great. So I took it off the tripod and ended up ending the video, but as you can see there, just in there, if I can zoom in, there is Bubba Ray and Devon Dudley in the crowd. Here they are, still spinning around. But yeah, thank you guys for watching. Hope you've enjoyed. If you have, leave a like, comment, subscribe, hype the video, all that good stuff that I've already said. And I'll see you next time. Goodbye, everybody.